How to use Gamma app. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with using the Gamma application. Now, the Gamma app is something that is truly going to revolutionize a lot of the simple tasks that we are doing, including creating presentations, website, and much more. So Gamma AI is going to create a design partner for you for effortless social media content, websites, presentations, so you can focus on what matters the most. To get started with Gamma, simply head on over to gamma.app and then click on Start for Free. Once you click on Start for Free, you're just going to proceed over here, and then you can proceed with your email. So we're just going to go on ahead. We can continue with Google or your email. So I'm just going to do Google. So I have a quick and easy sign up, and this is completely for free. You don't have to, pay for the Gamma app. Initially, they do have some paid versions, which we will be discussing at the end of this video. So I'm just going to complete my sign up over here. Now we're just going to answer a couple of questions like so. And then once we do that, this is what our home is going to look like. So we can click on home on the top left. Once we do that, this is what our home page is going to look like. Now you have two options. The basic options, you have start from blank, and you can get started with a blank slate and you can create something of your own, or you can click on create new, which is the feature that we're going to be focusing on. So you can paste in text from notes, an outline, or existing content, or generate your own one-line presentations from your basic info. So first off, you're going to describe what you want to make. There are 4 things you can make. You can create presentations, web pages, documents, socials. So starting off with a presentation, I only want to create a 4-card presentation, let's say, and I'm going to keep English as my language. Below that, you have some example prompt, so digital marketing trends, a guide to investing, what is quantum physics, conference talk, and then after that, I want to go with market research on the skincare industry. Now, if there's anything specific I want to include or exclude, I can include that in my prompt, but I'm gonna go with this really basic and simple prompt, and you guys will see what kind of presentation it can create for us. First off, it is building an outline. Once it has built an outline, we can click on the outline and edit anything. So if there is a certain key trend that you want to add, you can add that over here. Simply type in return and then start typing whatever you want. I personally am fine with the outline it created. Below that, you have your text content. So if you want minimal content, concise content, detailed content, or extensive, I'm going to go with detailed content. So it is, following a bunch of content. And below that, you have your general theme. So within this, let's say I want to use the Malibu theme. Then you have your automatic sources for images. You have the ability to select stock photos, web images, AI images, illustrations, animated GIFs, image placeholders, which allows you to keep empty spaces for images and you can add your own, or you even have the ability to create presentations without images. So I'm going to go with automatic. You can go with whatever you prefer. If you go with AI images, you can choose the art style as well. This can help you in creating a consistent presentation, but I'm going to go with automatic and then just click on generate. Once you click on generate, your presentation is going to be created for you within a couple of seconds, and you guys can see it works in real time. So we're just gonna wait, and it really does not take a lot of time at all. And you can see how detailed the presentation is because we have, told the AI that we want it to be a detailed presentation. So it is creating something that is very detailed, and it is something that looks really nice. Now, once done, we're just going to proceed and we're just going to move forward. Let's go. And just like so, this is what our presentation looks like. This is our first slide, then our second slide, our third slide, and then our fourth slide. If I want to change anything, I can select it and edit it like I normally would. If I want to present, I can click on present on the top right to proceed with my presentation. And you guys can see that the entire presentation is ready for you. It has all transitions added. You can even add another card from AI or from a template as well if you want to add any other bit of information as your slides are being created. Now, this is just one example of Gamma AI. Gamma can do so much more. If I go with create new and click on generate, I can even build my own web pages. So if I want to create a landing page for a freelance graphic designer or a personal site for a product designer, I'm going to create a landing page for a freelance. Let's say we want to create a landing page for a makeup artist. That makes a bit more sense because they do want to display their work. So I'm going to proceed and click on generate outline. Now it is going to be better if you specify the name of the makeup artist, where they are located, where they are providing their services, any of the specific services that you are providing. So your overall outline can be a bit more accurate. You guys can see it does generate your outlines and the basics within the form of cards. So your landing page would have, these cards that are going to help you in just, categorizing everything. So we're going to wait a couple of seconds for this to be completed, and then we can view how it looks. And we're just going to wait a few more seconds. And you guys can see this has created 8 cards. Now, after that, I can choose the style that I want to use. Let's say I want to click on view more, and there are more styles that I can play around with. You can even just click on shuffle to shuffle between styles to find whichever one works for you. I'm going to go with something that is light, so I can filter out all the light themes over here. And this looks really nice, but I don't like the red, and I can customize that later. And we have this peach one. I think I really like this, or maybe even this prism one. I think the prism one is the best, so I'm going to select this theme and then choose my AI source or image source, which is going to be automatic rather than AI. And then I'm just going to click on generate over here. Once I click on generate, we're going to move on into the next step. So going into the next step, we're just going to wait a couple of seconds. And right now you guys can see this is how it is creating our overall landing page. And this is what I love about using Gamma, is that it is going to enable you to create in real time. So right now, this is what our page, our entire landing page looks like. It has a really nice starting section with a book your session today. Then it has an about me, portfolio, services and pricing, client testimonials, and book your appointments. Now, keep in mind in your booking page, if you do not have one, you can link your Google Calendar if you're taking bookings there. If you're using any third-party app, you can link that over here. So you guys can see that these buttons are going to be created, and you can add your own link. And you can see the visit link is only going to just reopen, your page. So what you want to do is you want to click on this section, and over here, you're actually going to link your actual booking page. That is how you want to save up your actual links and buttons here. Now, on the top, it doesn't have a full header, so I can proceed with adding my logo, and you can create your AI image logo, or if you want, you can upload your own. You can also choose to add any buttons that are required. Once done, just click on publish on the top right, and your Gamma landing page is ready. And if you're not ready to publish just yet, then you can always wait, and once you are ready and you've made it any of the changes that you want, then you can proceed with uploading and editing. So now moving forward, Gamma also has the ability to import your existing docs and presentations and alter them with AI. So you can always do that and create documents and social media content directly with their AI tool. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions or any queries, you guys can leave those in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say, and thanks for watching.